In our last practice, I went ahead and helped one of the students how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide numbers on the HP 35. You want to make sure that it's clear. Make sure it's clear. Make sure you have the appropriate display. So it's going to be second display, and you want to go scientific, enter. And you want to make sure it's 2 significant digits. Okay, so what we're going to do for number 1, we're going to type in negative 401. Negative. We're going to go ahead and save that in the stack. And then we're going to add 182. Save that in the stack. And then multiply by 0.265, and that gives you negative 5.80 times 10 to the first power. So now we're going to go ahead and clear this. So go to the clear, where it says the arrow, clear. We're going to type in negative 0.21 into the calculator. 0.21. Here is a negative. Now we're going to save this into the first memory stack. So you press enter. We have it in the memory stack. Now we're going to go ahead and type in the number 856 because we want to multiply. So go ahead and press the multiplication button. And so now we have the product of 0.21 times 856 in the current position. But you want to save that. So there it's saved. Now what you want to do is you want to introduce pi here because you're going to subtract whatever the product was here. So you're going to subtract. So you're going to go to second with the little arrow, and it's yellow. Cosine, and that you see that it's a pi button. And you have these two. You have what you had in the first memory stack. And now here's your placeholder, and what you want to do is you want to subtract. So you go and press subtract. Now that you have the subtraction between what was a product and pi, you want to save that. So press enter. And now you want to add 92.4. You want to add that. So if you can see in your answer, it's going to be negative 9.05 times 10 to the first. So for number 3, we have these 3 numbers that we're adding. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first clear the memory stack, clear it. And I'm going to type in the first one, 8.19. Negative is right here. Save it. And then I'm just going to start adding. 30.4. Add. And then you have the next one, which is 920. Add. Okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to save this in the stack. So we're going to save this, enter. And then we have to multiply 2.57. So we have 2.57 multiplication. Save that in the stack. And then the last one is 438. And it's subtraction. So what you have is 198 times 10 to the third. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clear the memory stack. You're going to type in 6,810. Enter. So you're going to keep that in the memory stack. You're going to type in 8,180. And that's going to be in the second memory stack. Now you're going to type in 5,800. And you're going to add. And then you're going to add 72,700. 72,700. Add. And now you have what you had before, 6,810 in the first memory. And now you have the 3 numbers that you added. They're right here, 8.67 times 10 to the fourth. So what you're going to do with these two is multiply. And then you're going to save in the stack. So now you're going to type in what's in the denominator, 66,800. And remember, you have a negative. Keep that in the stack, the second memory. Now you're going to go ahead and type in the arrow and then cosine. You have what you have in the second memory, and what you want to do is you want to multiply. Now you have what you have in the first memory, and you have it here, the second memory, so you're going to divide. So the answer for number 4 is negative 2.81 e, which is 10 times 10 to the third. Number 5, we have 9.53 minus 667 times negative 730. So what you want to do first is clear the memory. So you have 9.53, enter, and that's the first memory stack. You're going to subtract 67, subtract, so now that's what you want to save. So you press enter. And now you want to multiply times negative 730. So you have 730 negative, and you want to multiply. And now this is what you want to save. So you're going to keep that in that memory position. So now you're going to go to the denominator, 67, enter. And then you're going to type in 86.6. And of course you have a negative. And what you want to do is divide. So you're going to divide. And now you have what you had in the first memory stack. Divide. So now the answer for number 5 is negative 4.74 times 10 to the third. So what I want you to do is I want you to practice these, put it into the calculator, and then I want you to practice with speed, and then I want you to go as fast as you can. Okay.